Okay, hopefully the wind noise doesn't interfere with anything. I thought my tank may be getting a bit low, and I've found I'm right. Hear the echo? It'll echo where there's no water, and then where there is water it won't. Now have a look at this too. See? Dry, 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 dry. Condensation. That is your water level. Now to dispel a few myths, you will get algae if you've got clear IBC. This is why we have solid walled tanks. They don't get algae if the light don't get in. So I'm going to show you up inside this thing. Algae may be sucked in by mains pumps and chewed to bits by the impeller. Your tiny little 12 volt ones, your ones that run your little camping showers, your miniature little solar powered tiddler ones. The impeller will get clogged with algae. Like the one for my hot water system, the pump on that has mesh on it, and it'll block in the mesh and then kill the pump as well. But mains ones, you'll probably just shred it to bits. Okay, here's your mesh. This is standard. This is built in with all tanks. You have this to stop leaves getting in the system, but you do get dirt in the system. As you can see, now you get a bit of dirt there, but there's an easy way to avoid a lot of that, and that is get your submersible mains pump and put it on something. Some people have bricks. I don't like bricks. Furthermore, I don't really feel like dropping bricks and damaging the bottom of a tank if I didn't need to damage it. This here is like one of those 5-gallon plastic cube containers that's had the side cut off of it, and due to the design of this pump, amazingly, we were actually able to screw the pump itself to that to raise it 3 or 4 inches off the bottom of the tank, and therefore avoid a lot of the sand. Now, if you have, I'll get this out of here, there's a lot of wind noise out here. If you have an outlet that goes out of the back of the tank, like that one, and if instead of having a submersible like I've got, you've got an actual pump that is like a normal pump and hooks directly to this, what it'll do, where this outlet goes in there, like 2 or 3 foot around in a big curve around the base of the tank, where this outlet comes into the base, it'll be like an arc of like 2 or 3 foot around it. All the dirt will be missing, and what happens is it sucks the dirt away from that area by the suction going through this outlet, because you've got a pump here, and you won't really notice it being brown if you use the tank all the time. If you don't use it much and that dirt sort of builds up, if you only use it like a few months a year, then you'll notice that when you first turn it on, there's a whole heap of brown water. But if you use it all the time, because only one little bit sort of gets in at a time, and because you're using it constantly, that one little bit gets sucked through the system, you never even notice it, because it's sort of, it doesn't have a chance to build up a big clod before it's sucked away. So it just, you have one little iota piece come through every once in a while of dust. And a lot of that is sort of, that I had in there was dust blown out of the paddock. But yeah, that's, what you do and don't get in your rainwater tank, or your standalone tank. This isn't a rainwater tank actually, this is a standalone tank, and I've got to go and get more water and fill that up again. But this is sort of made for rainwater anyways. And yeah, that's about how to avoid your algae and what happens with any sand that gets in there.